What's up, ScoopNow viewers? Get ready for a high-octane dive into the entertainment world's hottest stories. We're kicking things off with the 77th Emmy Awards, where host Nate Bargatze brought the house down with his signature wit, poking fun at the very industry he was celebrating. From his opening monologue to his unique charity gimmick, Bargatze kept everyone on the edge of their seats. But the Emmys weren't just about the laughs. We're talking about the surprising wins that nobody saw coming, the heartfelt speeches that brought tears to our eyes, and the moments that defined this year's ceremony. From standout performances to unexpected upsets, we've got the full breakdown of the highs and lows from the Peacock Theater. And what happens when a new hosting strategy sparks debate? We're exploring the buzz around Nate Bargatze's controversial speech counter and how it divided viewers and celebrities alike. Was it a stroke of genius or a misstep? We're digging into the reactions and the impact it had on the night's proceedings. Finally, we're giving you the ultimate recap of all the must-know moments from the 77th Emmy Awards, and trust us, you won't want to miss a second of it. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know with ScoopNow. Nate Bargatze's Emmy opening, a masterclass in wit and controversy. This year's Emmy Awards, hosted by the ever-charming Nate Bargatze, kicked off with a bang, blending sharp humor with a unique, and at times, controversial twist. Bargatze, known for his relatable stand-up and hosting gig on Saturday Night Live, stepped into the shoes of TV inventor Philo T. Farnsworth for a sketch that set the tone for the night. He expertly roasted the television industry, envisioning a future where content ranges from the sublime to the ridiculously mundane, with shows catering to every niche imaginable. The real talking point, however, was Bargatze's ambitious charity initiative. He pledged $100,000 to the Boys and Girls Club of America, with a twist. $1,000 would be deducted for every second, an acceptance speech exceeded the 45-second limit, and added for every second saved. This created a live, real-time tracker that added a layer of comedic tension and, for some, discomfort to the night. While Seth Rogen's timely speech boosted the donation, others, like Katherine, LaNasa, and Hannah Einbinder, pushed the tally down with their passionate, albeit lengthy, remarks. Einbinder's speech, in particular, included a powerful call for "Go Birds," "Fuck ICE," and "Free Palestine," adding another layer of public discourse to the night's events. The audience and critics were divided. Some lauded Bargatze's innovative approach for keeping the show on time and engaging viewers with a novel concept, questioning the ego of celebrities versus the needs of children. Others found the speech counter to be tacky, stressful, and detrimental to the celebratory nature of the awards, viewing it as a moral quandary for winners. Despite the mixed reactions and the final tally dipping into the red, Bargatze and CBS ultimately pledged a substantial $350,000 to the Boys and Girls Club, ensuring the charity benefited regardless of the onstage antics. But was this bold experiment a success or a misstep? We'll unpack the full impact of Nate Bargatze's Emmy gamble next, right after we reveal the unexpected winners who stole the show. Emmys 2025. Unexpected wins and emotional moments light up the night. The 77th Annual Emmy Awards were a roller coaster of emotions, delivering both satisfying victories and surprising upsets that kept viewers glued to their screens. While host Nate Bargatze's opening monologue and charity gimmick provided plenty of buzz, the true heart of the night lay in the performances and the stories behind the wins. Among the night's highlights were the unexpected victories, like Katherine LaNasa's first Emmy for her role in The Pit, a win that delighted many who had championed her performance. Similarly, Jeff Hiller's win for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Somebody, Somewhere, was a testament to his relatable portrayal and a feel-good moment for fans of the heartwarming show. Dan Gilroy also took home an award for his poignant writing on Andor, an episode that resonated deeply with its commentary on the state of the nation. The ceremony also saw memorable moments that captured the spirit of the industry. Stephen Colbert received a standing ovation, reflecting on his love for his country amidst changing times. Even with the pressure to keep speeches concise, winners like Kristen Milioti and Britt Lower found unique ways to express their gratitude, with Milioti admitting she wrote her speech on the back of her therapy notes and Lower referencing her Severance character. However, the night wasn't without its poignant absences. The planned reunion for Grey's Anatomy was bittersweet, as Eric Dane, who revealed his ALS diagnosis earlier in the year, was unable to attend, with Jesse Williams presenting solo. Despite the challenges, the Emmys celebrated the power of television, showcasing both groundbreaking performances and the enduring connections forged within the industry. Did these wins and moments truly capture the essence of the year in television? We'll dive deeper into the reactions and the impact of these awards, but first, get ready for a different kind of controversy as we explore the divisive speech counter that had everyone talking. The Emmy gamble, Nate Bargatze's risky charity gimmick, divides Hollywood. Awards shows often struggle to stay engaging, but this year's 77th Primetime Emmy Awards took a bold, and frankly, controversial, approach helmed by host Nate Bargatze. Moving away from typical political jabs, Bargatze introduced a speech counter, tied to a $100,000 donation to the Boys and Girls Club of America. The premise was simple: $1,000 deducted for every second over 45 seconds and $1,000 added for every second under. This innovative tactic aimed to keep the show on schedule and add a layer of comedic tension, but it quickly became the most talked about and divisive element of the night. From the outset, Bargatze's skit as TV inventor Philo T. Farnsworth set a self-aware, humorous tone, poking fun at the evolving landscape of television. However, the introduction of the donation tracker immediately shifted the mood. When the Pits, Katherine LaNasa, won for Best Supporting Actress, her brief wave pushed her speech just over the limit, causing Bargatze to quip about the expensive wave and update the tracker to $99,000. Later, Hannah Einbinder, accepting Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy for Hacks, went overtime to deliver a powerful message including "Go Birds," "Fuck ICE," and "Free Palestine." While Einbinder offered to cover the difference, the tracker dropped to $80,000, highlighting the tension between personal expression and the game's rules. The reaction was swift and polarized. Critics and viewers debated the ethics of the gimmick. Some argued it was a brilliant way to inject humor and urgency into acceptance speeches, forcing a reflection on celebrity ego versus charity. Others found it tacky, stressful, and disrespectful to the winners, especially during what might be the pinnacle of their careers. The pressure to be concise, coupled with the public display of financial deductions, created an uncomfortable atmosphere for many, turning celebratory moments into potential public shaming. Despite the controversy and the final tally ending in the red, Bargatze and CBS committed to the full $350,000 donation, underscoring the charitable intent behind the divisive tactic. While the speech counter dominated headlines, were there other moments that truly resonated with the audience? We'll recap the biggest wins and emotional highs from the Emmys, but first, let's hear what everyone else is saying about this controversial new approach. Emmy's speech counter sparks outrage, tacky and vile reactions flood in. Nate Bargatze's novel approach to keeping Emmy acceptance speeches concise, a live donation tracker deducting money from a charity for every second over the time limit, has ignited a firestorm of criticism online. The speech counter, intended as a comedic bit and a charitable fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club of America, has been widely slammed as tacky, vile, and evil by viewers and commentators alike. Social media platforms were abuzz with negative reactions. Many felt the gimmick created an unnecessary moral quandam for winners, forcing them to choose between a heartfelt, potentially longer speech and the financial well-being of a children's charity. Phrases like "stomach hurt" and "beyond tacky" flooded Twitter, with users questioning the judgment of those who conceived the idea. Some pointed out the irony of presenters taking their time, while winners were pressured to rush through their most significant moments. The visual of the donation amount decreasing in real time was described as horrible and evil, overshadowing the celebratory nature of the awards. Commenters expressed frustration that the bit felt exhausting and detracted from the actual achievements being honored. The comparison to Joe Coy's widely panned Golden Globes monologue was even made, suggesting Bargatze's attempt at humor fell flat for many. While Bargatze ultimately ensured the full donation was made, the optics of the speech counter have left a lasting negative impression, with many calling for such gimmicks to be banned from future award shows. This Emmy controversy certainly gave us something to talk about, but what about the moments that weren't asterisk controversial? We'll bring you the full recap of the night's biggest winners and most heartwarming moments next. And that's a wrap on the 77th Emmy Awards. Nate Bargatze brought laughs and a whole lot of debate with his unique hosting style and controversial speech counter. We saw surprising wins, heartfelt speeches, and moments that will be talked about for years to come. Don't miss out on any of the entertainment news. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let us know your favorite Emmy moment in the comments below. Follow us on social media for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on Scoop Now.